Hello, online crew community. It's your captain here, Helen Martin. Welcome to today's live, where I'm going to give you a few updates in some changes that are happening to this community, as well as share a challenge. I'm putting out a challenge to you guys today for something that will help you sort of just clear some stress, clear up your life a little bit, get rid of a little bit of a clutter. So stay with me on this live. How are you all today? I hope you're all doing really well. If we haven't met before, my name is Helen Martin, and we have the most amazing online crew community here of home-based business owners, direct sellers, those in network marketing, etc. And you would like to learn to leverage social media with modern online strategies to build your business. That's what we talk about here. But my first live of every week is something to do with personal growth, personal development, something to help you be a better version of yourself, because it's not all the fancy stuff, the skills, the online strategies, the funnels, the, algorithms and all that kind of stuff that's going to make you successful. It's actually you. It's you as a human being. It's how authentic you show up online. It's the things that you do. It's the consistency. It's the content you put out on social media, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. So that's what I sort of concentrate on this live video, the first in the week. So firstly, I want to share with you a couple of changes to what I'm doing here in the community. So listen up so you don't get confused. I'm doing 4 lives a week. Okay. That depending on the time zone that you are in, that will be, so if you're a US, Canada type zone, that will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you're in Australia or other time zones similar to, that will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I will not be going live anymore on a Friday night or a Saturday morning unless I've got something specific to share with you guys, or a specific training or an update on social media that's important that I want to get the message out to you. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing you need to be aware of is that whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the last live of my week, which will either be a Thursday night or a Friday morning, depending on your time zone, will only be in my free group. So if you're not in my free group, it's called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. I will only be doing my last live of the week, so Thursday night or Friday morning, in the group, not here on my page. So depending where you're listening from, I'm doing broadcasts in 3 places at the moment: my page, my free group, and YouTube. So depending where you're watching from, it might be a little bit different. Some of you might already be watching from the group, but my live on a Thursday night or a Friday morning, this is starting next week, not this week. So as of August, it will only be in my free group. Sometimes that will be like a mastermind training, something that I want to dig a little bit deeper in the social media group. So I'm upping the ante in those of you that are in my free group. So make sure you're in my free group, because starting next week, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, depending on your time zone, will be on my business page and my free group and YouTube. But the last live, whether that's Thursday night or Friday night, will only be in my social media group. I'm also going to do little small mini challenges in the free group for you, and they're going to be free. Okay, the one coming up in August, this may scare some of you, but you need it and you need to embrace this. It's going to be a Reels challenge. Okay, and it's going to be free. So I'll give you more details of that later, but I'm going to do little free challenges for you in the social media group to help you guys take more action. Okay, so if you just minor changes of what I'm doing, but just make sure you're in my free group. The Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners is what that is called. I'm throwing in more Instagram tips, more practical tips, posts and stuff that I'm not throwing up here on my page or on YouTube. So you definitely want to be in the group. There was one more thing. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys, I'm going to try to speed things up. I'm going to have less interaction with your comments and more just into the content. I'm really going to try to get my lives down to 15, 20 minutes max. So I will absolutely go back to all your comments and comment, back, but I'm going to do less of that live so I can speed up my live, so it's less time you need to be with me here, actually sort of live, and I just get straight to the point. Does that make sense? So I just really want to speed things up a little bit and getting straight to the point of the content that I'm talking about for that day. So I hope that makes sense. Now, before I get into the thing that's going to help you in my challenge for you, so this is not like an official challenge. I've just got something that I would really, really recommend that you guys do. So stay tuned for that. Is just a couple of reminders. Those in my coaching community, we have live Q&A Zoom call 1 in 25 minutes on Zoom. So I hope those of you in the US, Canada type zones that you're joining me on Zoom. All the details are in the coaching community group. This is your opportunity to ask me questions about your specific business. What are you struggling with? What do you need to know? So 25 minutes, those of you in the coaching community, it's call 1. And then on Thursday, whether that's at morning or night, it'll be Zoom call 2. And that's for those of you in the UK, Germany type zones. Okay, so you choose call 1 or call 2. Okay, so I hope to see a lot of you on Zoom in like just over 20 minutes time. Okay, Clubhouse is tomorrow. So if you are on the Clubhouse platform, myself and some entrepreneur buddies of mine do a Clubhouse room every week. That is tomorrow. If you need the link for that, just scroll down my on my business page, just a few posts down, and you'll see the link to Clubhouse then. And I'm about to pop it up on my personal profile after this live, so you can go and check it there. So that is tomorrow. Okay, you can check the times by clicking on the link. And those of you in branding, my branding course, round 23, we have our first live Zoom call tomorrow. So I am going live earlier tomorrow. If you're listening to this live, I will be live an hour earlier than my normal time for tomorrow's live here. Okay, because I'm doing the Zoom call with the branding people. Okay, did you catch all of that? You with me? So just trying to be more efficient for you guys and for me as well. So everybody that's here, welcome to the live. Great to see you here. And I'll go back to your comments, afterwards. So this is the challenge that I want to throw at you. And I'm doing this at the moment, and I can't tell you how much this is helping me really get through not only clutter in my home and my life and whatever, but in my mind. Do you know scientifically that when you have a lot of clutter around you, it actually stresses you out, it makes you really disorganized, and it actually sort of clouds your clear judgment? So what I'm doing at the moment, just to share, every day I am cleaning out something in my home. So I started this probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. And some of you have heard this. I think it was the VIPs I told this to. And I was listening to the video challenge videos from all the people in the challenge for about 5 hours. I was just listening to video after video after video after video. And I'm not the person the type of person, you guys might relate, that can just sit and listen to something and not do anything else. Life's too busy for that. So it's like, what can I do while I'm listening to this, and I can comment in and take it all in, but in something mindless. It has to be something mindless, because you can't concentrate on 2 things at once unless it's something mindless like doing the dishes or folding the washing or whatever. So I went into my ensuite and cleared out all my bathroom cupboards. And it's amazing. Even like now, it's like I know where everything is. The drawers aren't spilling out at the seams. I got rid of all the crap that's been there for like 3 years that's out of date. And it's just so refreshing going into my ensuite. Now the bench is clear. I've put little baskets inside the drawer, so everything's not sitting on top of the bench, and I can wipe it down quickly. Like, it's silly things, guys, but it feels so good. And that has started for me. Every day I'm clearing out something. So the day before yesterday, I think it was about 11:30, I was going to bed, and it's like, I haven't cleared out anything today. So I'm going to do my t-shirt drawer. So I went into the walk-in robe and I pulled out just one drawer of all my t-shirts, and I just threw the whole drawer out and I folded it out like that can go out, that too small, too old, too whatever. Folded it all up, put it back in, and it was done within about 10 minutes, I think, and then I went to bed. Yesterday, I cleared out a whole lot of stuff in my office. Like, you know how have you guys got pieces of paper? Like lots of piles of pieces of paper? Spit that out. Try that one. Piles of pieces of paper. That's like Peter Piper. It's so cleansing. Have you guys done that recently? My challenge to you guys is for at least the rest of July, start today This is where, you don't always want to start, oh, I'll start next Monday. Start today and go to a little drawer or an area on your desk and clean it out and do it every day for the rest of the July. That's my challenge to you. Ladies, start with your handbag. Seriously, how many of you have got a handbag that's got so much stuff in it, or receipts and tissues and things that you honestly don't need? Start with your handbag, ladies. Just clear out the clutter. It is scientifically proven that when you start clearing out the clutter that is surrounded by you, particularly in your home, because that's where you are majority of the time, it starts reducing stress levels. And I just want to give you 3 main reasons. There's lots, but there's 3 main reasons that you want to do this. It's proven. So let me just read this out to you. I did a little bit of research on it. Our outer environment, so our home, our workplace, and our surroundings, affects our inner environment, which is our body and brain. So the environment that you are surrounded with, and if that's really cluttered, if you've got a lot of stuff around you, like how many of you are willing to admit that you've got things that could be cluttered? Susan, I just saw your comment, your purse. That's the other thing. The handbag's one thing, but the purse is the other thing, is cleaning out all the receipts and stuff like that. So my challenge to you, who's accepting this challenge? Just one little thing every day, minimum, just for the rest of July. I would encourage you to keep going like I have, but it's so refreshing. It's clearing my mind. It's bringing things forward that I need to do for me and you and the community, and what's going to be more effective. And the flow-on effect from clearing clutter in your life is freaking amazing, is what I'm experiencing. So start, but the key is to just start small and do it, because this is what gets overwhelming, and people leave drawers and cupboards and bookshelves and all those kind of things for way too long, because you look at it and it's way too overwhelming. Just do one shelf at a time, like just little baby steps. But if you do something every single day, you're going to get rid of stuff that you don't need. You're going to get rid of all the out of date stuff in your kitchen and your bathroom and all those kind of things. Like, it's just refreshing to sort of cleanse. When you get through all of that, then you want to go through your email. You want to go through your files on your computer. Like, there's never an ending moment, I don't think. But the trick is to do it a little every day, or just one drawer every day, or one little area of your desk. How many of you have a cluttered desk? Bad. Get rid of the cluttered desk. I say, so one, less stress. Scientific studies show that clutter affects our ability to focus and concentrate. And when you are surrounded by clutter, you cannot think clearly. Okay. So the second thing is, obviously you'll get more space. I can't believe how much space I've got in my drawers that I'm cleaning out. I know where everything is. Things I've looked for so many times and knew that I had but couldn't find, I have now found. I don't know if I put up on the weekend, I was sitting I've got quite a big walk-in robe to the bedroom, and I sat on the floor and I pulled out one of the drawers, and it's one of those drawers that you just got a little bit of everything. I had US money in there, Bali money in there, Australian tattoos for Australia Day. I found an ultrasound of my first son in this drawer. Like, that's 14 years ago. What the hell is it doing in that drawer? But it just got rid of all the crap, and now there's so much room in the drawer. I know where everything is. I found things that I knew I had, but I didn't know where they were. It's just really cleansing. And it is proven to increase your productivity and efficiency. So who's willing to give this a go? I can't share with you enough how much it's such a little thing, but it's really benefiting me, not only in the clutter in the home. And I'm not really a cluttered person, guys. Like, I've got an organized house. Things have got their place and whatever, but we all have, whether you're organized or you're not, you've all got clutter somewhere. So one little area a day. Start now. The challenge is for you to do it between now and the end of the month minimum, okay? So yeah, doing it slowly, but just do something every day. That's how you're going to get it done. Like linen cupboards. How many of you got towels that you should have thrown out from 10 years ago? How many of you got clothes that sit in your cupboard and it's like, oh, when I lose weight? How many of you got socks or jocks in your drawer that have been sitting there for way too long and the elastic's gone, or there's a little a hole in your sock and they're still sitting in your drawer. Ladies, how many of you have got bras that don't fit anymore, but they're still in your drawer? You're hearing me? Get rid of that stuff. Start cleansing your life, but do a little bit of a balance between, your clothes and your things and bathroom things, as well as your business, because this is not just clutter in your home. This is clutter. A lot of you would be working from home. So this is your working environment. This is the papers that you keep storing. This is the training resources that you keep downloading and never reading. Go and buy a folder and put, hole punch them and put them all systematically. So you've got a resources folder. I did that in the office yesterday. I got piles of paper sort of everywhere. It's organized, but there's still piles of paper, and it's like, no, I need to get all of that in a folder. So all my training resources that I download from other people, just put them all in a folder. So there's one folder now of just training materials instead of pieces of paper lying around everywhere. You're hearing me, guys? Susan, yep, you're speaking to me. I send clothes to single parents all year round, but they haven't taken any since COVID. All right. Time to get going it again. I even did it with the boys on the, we've been in lockdown. We're coming out of lockdown midnight tonight, actually. So that's good. We've got a whole lot of restrictions that go with that. But we're getting out of lockdown. So boys are able to go to school tomorrow. Everyone has to wear masks at school, and they're not too impressed about that. But anyway, I did it with them on the weekend. And because of lockdown, they can't go anywhere and whatever. And it's like, go into your bedroom. I don't want to see you for an hour. I don't want you to see you on your computer for an hour. Where did I go? Oh, there I am. Sorry, I completely froze on the screen. I said, go into your room and just at least start with your shoes. Just your shoes. The ones with the holes in them, they go in the bin. The ones that are in good condition that maybe we could hand down to, Goodwill or Salvation Army. That's what we call them here in Australia. I'm not sure if that's an Australian thing or whatever, but the people that take the secondhand clothing, and we'll gift them, to somebody else who can't afford shoes. So they did it too. It's amazing. So have the ripple effect go through your family. So Steve's on it. Heather, yes, Beth, there are always bowls or lids. How many of you have got that cupboard or that drawer where there's a million lids and the bowls don't fit, or there is a million bowls and the lids don't exist anymore? It's just one of those cupboards that just grows Tupperware. I've got two massive corner cupboards in the kitchen where you pull at one and like they're big, massive. They're our Tupperware drawers. And oh my gosh, finding a lid and a bottom that matches. What is with that? It's like kids in their socks that you put them in the washing machine and only one comes out. I don't know. Let's clean up our cupboards, people. This is very refreshing. This will be very cleansing. I really challenge you to give this a go. Start today. Start now, or whatever you're doing. Those of you in the coaching community, I'll see you in 10 minutes. Those of you on Clubhouse, I'll see you tomorrow. Those of you in the branding course, I'll also see you tomorrow a little bit later. Okay. So just remember what's changing here. As of next week, not this week, I will be live on my business page, group, and YouTube, either Monday night, Tuesday, 4 times a week, okay? But the last video of the week will only be in the social media group. I will be doing free little challenges in the social media group. We're going to do a Reels challenge in August. I'll bring you more details of that soon. Okay, and just on that, who's up for that? Who's up to learn a little bit more Reels and just get in a little short challenge for me to help you to actually execute doing some Reels on Instagram? I know that's scary for some of you. I know some of you are not even really on the Instagram platform. Whether you're building your business there or not, I would recommend that you embrace this and just start and try, because I am seeing people come from nowhere with no brand, no authority, no real success, put themselves on Reels, do a few little funny videos, and they're growing a following like wildfire, and their businesses are growing. It's available to any of you. I would just encourage you to consider it as somewhere that you could potentially reach a whole lot more people for you to build your business on social media. Okay. So I'll have a look at the comments shortly. So in 10 minutes time, I'll see the coaching community guys over at Zoom. If anyone would like to join the coaching community, but you're not a member yet, you can join for $1. If you just go to my website, helenmartinonline.com, and you look for the little graphic that says join for $1 to our coaching community, that's how you can get your foot in the door. Okay. And I will see you guys tomorrow. But remember, I will be live an hour earlier tomorrow because of the Zoom I'm doing with my branding course people. Okay, so I'll see you then. Signing out. Bye.